CNN has uncovered public slave auctions that are happening right now in Libya. After a piece they did last week visiting and documenting the sites, the government has announced that it will be opening an investigation. At these sites, people were sold for as low as $400. I am waiting to hear from all of those anti-racism pundits that speak about the injustice of slavery generations later, as they now have somebody they can presumably save from their captors. One must wonder if people are not concerned, unless something is in it for them. And this is why you will likely hear minimal mention of this from the alt-left. Now let's take a look at a few small clips to help give you an idea of what these journalists at CNN, which feels odd to say, had uncovered.
A man addressing an unseen crowd. Big strong boys for farm work, he says. 400. 700. 700. 800. The numbers roll in. These men are sold for 1,200 Libyan pounds.
The next clip shows them going to a different location on the same night, and there is another auction.
Crouched at the back of the yard, a floodlight obscuring much of the scene. One by one, men are brought out as the bidding begins. 400. 500. 550. 600. 650. 700. Very quickly, it's over.
And finally, this last clip, which shows the journalists actually confronting the auctioneers, asking for a statement. That's the type of intestinal fortitude I miss seeing in modern-day journalism.
We ask if we can speak to the men. The auctioneer, seen here, refuses. We ask again if we can speak to them, if we can help them. No, he says. The auction's over, we're told. And we're asked to leave.
The claim is that these slaves are migrants, but there really would be no way to determine whether or not they've actually been kidnapped from their homes. I've got a feeling nobody's going to be asking these slaves too many personal questions. I think they could be anybody. But cheers to these journalists who uncovered this, and hopefully this investigation is not a farce. An article on CNN talking about this investigation has this to say. A high-level committee has been convened encompassing representatives from all security apparatus to oversee this investigation. Anas Al-Zambi, an official with the internationally recognized government of Libya's anti-illegal immigration agency, told CNN. Priorities of the investigation are not only to convict those responsible for those inhumane acts, but also to identify the location of those who have been sold in order to bring them to safety and return them to their countries of origin. Well, I don't really know how to end this video, so here is a man lecturing the police about providing security for a Gavin McGinnis event at New York University back in February.
All in the name of a white supremacist who I am telling you, there's a chunk of you he ain't thinking about. Do what you gotta do. But that is as legit and as American as anything that you could ever ask for. And look at you swarming the damn thing. This ain't right. You know this is wrong. This is gonna backfire on all of us. Yeah, I know, man. It's a joke, but like, how are we supposed to take that? That's legit. What is more American than that?